Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you are in the world. It's your young encourager again, Beatrice OT. You can call me Beatrice Bobby because I'm married. And it's the 16th of November, I believe. Yep, it's the 16th of November. And hope you enjoyed my previous episode on allowing yourself. I hope that has equipped you, and I hope you finally push yourself to be the star, to be the great woman, the great man that you desire to be. If you haven't listened to it or you don't even know what I'm talking about, please feel free to go listen to the previous podcast. It's all over somewhere in this channel, and I thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Please click on the notification bell, subscribe, leave a comment, share, and like. So as you can see, the topic today is so you think you want to stand out? I'm a little bit dramatic. So let's just go to the point for today. So why do you want to stand out? What do you think you have to offer to the world? Do you believe you're going to be an entrepreneur? I'm going to start with consistency. Jim Tressel, in his quote, says, "The hallmark of excellence, the test of greatness, is consistency." And I'm going to refer to the 15 invaluable laws of growth according to John C. Maxwell, of how he talked about consistency. Consistency is relevant if you want to stand out. You have to be consistent in whatever you're doing. So regardless of what business endeavour, regardless of what economic status or religious beliefs, only those who are consistent will last. Only those who are consistent will prevail. Only those who are consistent will get the world, will gain the world, And just before I proceed, I just wanted to reference the owner of Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is a chicken restaurant in the United States, and I was reading Failing Forward by John C. Maxwell, and the way he started, he didn't actually start with money. He actually started with giving value. And I noticed even John Maxwell himself, most entrepreneurs, most millionaires and billionaires of this present age, they actually started with giving value, and they were consistent over time. They had an abundance mindset. They saw themselves as a person of value. Please listen to a podcast I talked about visualization, because that would help you. Go do that exercise. I will keep on saying it in every podcast so that my listeners can practice it. Visualization is extremely powerful. Please don't just say, "Oh, I'm just talking." It is powerful. I wish someone did this for me 10 years ago. I would have been very happy. I would have probably paid them $1,000 or millions of dollars. And I'm grateful I found it now. So back to Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A started as a value. He was value-centered, and over time, he built rapport. Over time, as he was consistent, people begin to notice him, and over time, people want to pay him, right? So you have to be consistent, right? If you want to stand out. In my previous podcast, I also talked about goal setting among the 7 disciplines. You have to have a goal. You have to have a plan if you want to stand out. I'm going to push back and talk about employees on this podcast because I'm currently an employee. And when you're an employee, don't just see yourself as someone going to work to, get paid and go back home. Watch the systems and processes of your employer, because you can actually incorporate that system and process into your own business. The company I'm currently working for has been existent in the last 4 or 5 decades, and I've been watching their system, and it works. And they're not the only ones who have those systems. I also see it common. I see some commonalities amongst other business owners. So you have to practice the systems and processes that other businesses have, or your corporation, or whatever it may be, and that way you incorporate it into your own 10 years plan. And that is if you have entrepreneurial mindset like I do, and if you want to start your own business in the nearest future. So you can incorporate that as well into your own business, the systems and processes. So please pay attention to that and see yourself as an asset. Even if nobody does, have affirmation. Tell yourself, "I am the best this, I am the greatest this, I am that this." If you know Muhammad Ali, he always says, "I am the greatest." And what happened? He is the greatest because he saw it in his mind, right? And he proclaimed it, he affirmed it daily. I don't want to even go back to this because this is all in my Discipline Plus podcast. Go listen to that. So you want to stand out. You have to be exceptional. right? How do you become exceptional? You have to be consistent. You have to incorporate the systems and processes of reputable business organizations. If you want to stand out, you have to give value. I can't stress this enough. You have to give value. Why are you purchasing Apple products? Because there is value. Why do you plan going abroad? Because you know there is value. Their educational system they've built value over time. That's why you want to do that. Why? People don't go for mediocre. People go for excellence. Why do you go to McDonald's? Right? Why do you go to an expensive shop to want to get a classy shoe, but if you want to go get something of low product, you go to Dollarama? Not saying those businesses are low in value. I'm just comparing it in terms of prices and in terms of worth. So give value, okay? Give value. And I believe with this few points of mine, you will stand out. You will be exceptional. If you've not listened to my previous podcast on discipline, please do that. People are paying money. I'm actually paying a mentor right now to teach me, to groom me, and to train me to become who I see I have a vision board. I have my goals. I have my 5 years plan mapped out. I'm going to also work out 10 years plan. Do these things. I wish someone, oh my goodness, people who are 16 to 26, you are my target audience. I wish someone told me to do this. I don't want you to be average, because you don't deserve to be average. You can be great. You can be known. You can give value. You can be all you want to be. Negative words that have been spoken to you over time is not who you are, okay? So please, if you're enjoying this podcast, share with your friends, click on the notification bell, subscribe, and watch out for episode 2. I'm not going to share the topic because I want you to watch out for it and I want you to listen. Thank you for being my audience, and have a wonderful day.